folks. Thanks for being with Casey and I. Hey, we are on the Atlanta North Line, Atlanta North District, and Knoxville West End. And we are back out at Bootlegger's Crossing because we got all kinds of stuff going on. But right now, let's just get back to the track, catch the action that's going on at Two Train Meet. And we've got more coming, but we'll yak in between. Let's go ahead and catch an eye on here. I'm going to guess that train that we just had came up the Atlanta North District. Once you leave past Bootlegger's Crossing, it goes single track, either up the Knoxville West End or on down the Atlanta North District. So my guess is our train right behind us is waiting to go south on the Atlanta North District line. So shortly he should probably get clearance and we'll see him go ahead and start up. He'll diverge over there at the switch. It's just past the light tower here, and on he'll go. I do know we have traffic behind him, so let's get settled in. Let's catch up on this, and hopefully we're going to beat all the rain that's coming in, and while we still have a little daylight. Talk about timing. Whoa, right on. NYKE. How many times have you guys seen that one? Space Mike. And he did diverge over, so he is now on track number 1, which is the Atlanta North District. As you can see, just past the tower is that switch. So right after our eastbound went past that point, he rolled on over. Track 1 is the far side. Track 2 is the close side. If you were not to diverge as you went past here, hello, Robert. If you were not to diverge as you went past here, the track closest to us, in about 3 blocks up, veers off to the left, takes you on up to Knoxville. You'll go through the unincorporated town of McDonald, and then Cleveland, up through Riceville and Athens, and then on up to Knoxville. And on the other track, if you were to go straight out on it, it bends to the right and goes past the Whistle Stop restaurant there in Ottawa, goes through Appleton, past Control Point Long, and then goes on down through Cohutta, Varnell, Dalton, and then kind of makes that jaunt to the southwest, heads for Rome, and then makes the bend back and heads to Atlanta. There's our signal tower for our outbound traffic that at this point in front of us rolls east-west, but like I said, right after they get past us, and they go north-south. If anybody's trackside, shout it out, let us know. Where are you? And we are here again. For those of you who might be your first time at historic Bootlegger's Crossing. That way is looking to the east. And this is looking off to the west. And that is, for those of you that have not been here before, if you're trying to find us on a map, that is Woodhaven Lane, right down there, which is now a private road. Once they built Little Debbie Parkway, it cut off that road, so it was no longer a public pass point. And down below us is NS property. And this has been a spot that for generations has been incredibly well known throughout to rail fans as a great place to rail fan. Great grandpa passed it down to all the generations through now. Like I said, if you come here, there is no historical marker that says back in the day of Prohibition, etc. Bootlegger's Crossing was an active place. Once that sun went down under the cover of darkness, the bootleggers would work concurrently with the trains, load, unload, and roll out with the illegal liquor and whiskey that pass through this point. And if you put in Bootlegger's Crossing, Tennessee, you will get a number of different reviews on different sites, real fan sites, where for generations, as I said, folks have been coming here.
Early bird gets the worm. Late mom gets the wobbleboggers.
Scanner picked up a commercial there. We're running off the bird cam, our second cam that's live right now, using that monitor for the rail traffic in our area. 230.2 milepost is to the west of us. There's a defect detector there. We are at the 227 here. But like as I was saying, pull up Bootlegger's Crossing, and there's a lot of different information about it. A number of the rail magazines and different things have covered it throughout the year and years gone past. And like I said, great, lots of parking there. Now when nightfall comes, it is dark, dead dark. There's not a street light anywhere close to where we are. And if you're sitting down below, because of that curve you saw, the lights are angled towards that curve. So as the train crews come around, they can see those instructional lights on whether to, not to proceed, etc. with authorization. We can't see them from here until it starts to get dark, and then the glow of the light we're able to see. But at this point, we will not be able to tell if anything's coming our way. So as it gets a little bit darker, we'll be able to see that. Like I said, we do have rain moving into our area, but we should be okay for the amount of time that we have to be here tonight. We are one day after the Super Bowl. I hope your favorite team won last night. And if they didn't, let's hope that they have a good season next year and they get another chance. If anyone is trackside, let us know where you are. And as you can see, we're up here with Production Unit 6. Have the ambers on tonight. We are on Ottawa Ringgold Road, Old Cemetery Road. Here, just outside of Chattanooga, Tennessee, just before Ottawa. That way, Collegedale. And Interstate 75. maybe a mile tops, half mile behind us. So mark this on your planner if you're going to be traveling through on Interstate 75, exit 11, and then a mile and a half to get here. Super, super easy. Basically one right, one left, and you're here when you get off, depending on which way you're going on 75. If anybody's trackside, like I said, let us know so we know. Give us a shout out what's coming our way, and we'll do the same. And don't forget, if you have a good time, tell everyone you know, and tell them it'd be a great idea to subscribe to Rail Moments. If you have a bad time, keep it to yourself, please. Now, if there's something we do wrong, you just let us know. Like I said, if we can't have fun rail fanning together, what's the purpose to do it? So I'm glad. Oh, looks like we've got deer in the field over there. Boy, they're a ways away, though. Usually we see the deer over here behind us. Yeah, they're going off up over the hill, but they are some distance away. Anyhow, back to the track. We do have a couple monitors on as well. But seriously, let all your friends know, hey, subscribe with Rail Moments. Casey and I both very, very much appreciate it. And as you know, it does absolutely help the channel. And also, if you weren't with us over the weekend, got a cool thing that we're doing. Catch of the week. Because I know all of you guys, based on where you are and how your weather is, everybody's got a favorite catch that they've done during the week if they've had a chance to get out. I know our winter weather and everything makes it a little bit tough here lately. But, hey, once you've got your favorite catch of the week, send that picture to us. We want to pick catch of the week and announce one every week. So all you have to do is just go to railmoments.com. That's it. Just go to railmoments.com and upload your picture for catch of the week. And then once a week, Casey and I will go through all of them and we will announce on one of the lives. Now, once the weather gets a little better, we'll get back to our Tuesday, Thursday schedule that we've had last year. And we've made a number of enhancements this year now for both production and the ability to broadcast live from different areas. Added a massive power pack for electricity to Production 6, as well as Wi-Fi connection capabilities in areas. Changed our previous vendor as well for when we run off of a MiFi for broadcasting. So a lot of changes we've done here the last 3 months, and I hope all of them show positively to you guys and gals. And so that's kind of my news for the moment. I am on with you guys, so if anybody has any questions, please shout them out, because we only have a couple rules. One, have fun. Like I said, that's the whole purpose. Two, something you see on the train, shout out the power, the models of the different powers, if it's ES4, if it's an AC44, whatever it might be. Shout it out, put it on the video, and that way those in the future will also read it, because it stays there in the comments. Once the live finishes, about 10 seconds afterwards, it publishes and it's there forever on YouTube. And if the scanner starts, we usually try to stop so we don't miss anything. And that's kind of it. Have fun. Shout anything you see. Maybe an old Norfolk and Western. We saw a number of old Norfolk and Western hopper cars this past weekend. So got some heritage units. Got the 25th anniversary for BNSF locomotive. So there's just all kinds of cool things that happen. So shout about them when you see them. And if you see something interesting on the train, whether it be in like NYKE, how many times do we see NYKE top to bottom, left to right, the entire train car. So we're going to go ahead and spin on back. I'm going to catch up with everybody here. Thanks for being with us tonight. We're going to hang out as long as we have light. We probably got a good half hour yet, I do believe. So let's see what else we can catch. And like I said, many times when we come here, you get that 2-train meetup, sometimes even 3 trains. Not unusual, just because of the fact that, like our last train was sitting closest to us on 2, he needs to go south. Knoxville West End has one that's sitting, so they've got to let the Atlanta North District up, get this guy off of that as he goes past what's sitting down there, and then they release the what's sitting coming down from Knoxville. And they, at this point, run on west. For those trains going west, they either go over to the C&O and TP at the Tennessee River and go on up at Citico Junction Point, or they make the bend there and go on over to the Debucks Yard, or stay on the pass-through tracks, go out the south end of the Debucks Yard, and just looking, our first train just now has made it about 10 miles down the way, going past the VRF camera, headed on in, but like I said, everything east-west. Whoa! He snuck right in. Look at the big bird. Bird skip. Hey, look, another NYKE back-to-back trains. The Flintstones, Barney and Fred. Hey, did y'all see the Flintstones? And again, the NYKE back-to-back trains. And like I said, every time we see NYKE, it is the entire rail car, left to right, top to bottom. And what's headed to Stevenson? Not really sure. Like I said, once they go past this point, for those that are going from left to right as you see them, they'll either swing up the CNO and TP, or they'll go on past the yard and then go out to Bridgeport and over to Stevenson and split. We are not, this is strictly NS where we are, so a lot of this traffic will go west. And the CSX traffic, yep, that train did catch me off. He just snuck right on in there. No warning. But so this traffic, yes, you will absolutely see it making on its way over to Stevenson. I know we have northbound traffic coming at us, and I know we have more eastbound traffic coming at us. So we're just going to kind of sit back, relax. Like I said, if anybody was out this weekend and you caught something exciting, now's a great time for catch of the day, or catch of the week, I should say. And adjust this just a little bit. For catch of the week, send it into railmoments.com. Hey, Cody, how are you? Boy, it hasn't very warm today, and now that sun has disappeared and our rain's on its way. Woo! It is getting chilly. Boy, am I glad Mrs. S got me this big old yellow coat for Christmas. I saw that somebody sent me a note today. I haven't had a chance to read it, Cody. It's just been so crazy busy at the office today. Jonathan, I hope everything in your world is fantastic. And yeah, Jonathan, like I said, it absolutely positively did catch me off guard. Hello, John. How are you tonight on this cold night? I hope you've got your umbrella ready, because we've got rain coming in. John, are you talking about the new locomotive that's over at TVRM? Like I said, someone sent me a note today, but it is, like I said, we have just been unreal busy today. So I didn't get a chance to read it.
A lighter smile brightens more than just your...
All right, so John, I said I'm catching up. So the locomotive that Cody says is, we have a new locomotive at TVRM, is an SD9 former Central of Georgia locomotive, and it was at a railroad in southern Indiana. Ooh, they get snow there and cold. And now it's coming back to its old home turf on the Southern. Oh, that's kind of cool. Did I interpret that right, John, for everybody? Especially for those in the future that not always do they have the chat on, so they miss out some of the things that we talk about. And John, if I'm not mistaken, the picture I saw today is like red and white, is it not? Cody, how's the traffic on CSX today? You had much down there in Tunnel Hill? All right, let me know, John, because I want to say a picture that I saw had a bunch of red and white, but like I said, today has just been non-stop crazy busy. No kidding, John. He was short. Rolling on, too. Those clouds, you just feel water in the air. The damp coldness tonight. I'm making sure I am all buttoned up. Well, that was really cool. So our train that's coming to TVRM was built in 1955, huh? That's pretty close to the year I was born, so don't say anything bad about old things. And backing up to our other train, it was at the barbecue. I like that. That was good, John. So it's maroon, black, and white. On our new guest arriving at TVRM. And our AC 44C6M was used for the barbecue, as John pointed out to y'all. I bet you they cooked a lot of hamburgers there. So our new engine at TVRM, is it here to be rebuilt or does it run? Anybody know what its history is going to be, or what's going to happen with it here? We able to see it on the line yet? Anybody know? If so, fill us in. If everybody gets a picture of it, that'd be a great train to set in for Catch of the Week. If anybody got it coming on in, just go to railmoments.com, Catch of the Week, and upload that picture that you like best. We got a bird right overhead in the tree here with us. You can see it's starting to get dark here already. I noticed some of the trees at the office were starting to get little tiny bugs on. They must think winter is over. There's the 227 mile post. One there on each side. And the private crossing. No bells, gates, or whistles there. Maybe we'll catch a deer or two going across the track tonight. I said we are up here on Ottawa Cemetery Road, Old Cemetery Road in Ottawa. One set of the monitors that are on. There's Production Unit 6. And there's the Ottawa Cemetery. A few Saturdays back, we watched The Caretaker. He blew all those leaves onto one of the rogues, and then he lit them on fire.
Here's how to make your own sandwich board, perfect for entertaining and feeding a crowd. First, you want a good assortment of breads. Next, pick your favorite proteins, cheese, and toppings.
Hey there. Had to close the door. Somebody was coming up the way. Had to close the door on production 9, so they didn't take the door off. And I guess they decided to turn around. They didn't want to come all the way on up. Hello, Tony. Oh, that would be cool to watch it on the CNC. That would be really awesome. We'll have to get some more information. And like I said, Ottawa Cemetery. It's not unusual to see the deer in here. Well, that would have been cool, John. Some of those tombstones are literally, and you can just barely see them, 6-8 inches high. An old piece of, some literally look like a rock that they tried to, and then some are a piece of slate that they've marked on going back into the 1800s. Someone came through and put American flags on, I think, those that note that they were served for our country. And the road we are on is a dead-end road. And there you see Ottawa. Used to be James County way back when. James County went broke. And Hamilton County took it over. Hey, Crash, how are you? So, if you go to Whistle Stop, many of you, for those of you around, they still have the old police car sitting out there. Tony, what happens on May 24th? Also, there's a Railfan event coming up in Irondale in March. I think maybe the third weekend of March. I'll have to check on that date. Brian was telling me about it. Tony, you tell everybody about the model railroad event coming up. There goes a couple geese already. Like I said, you can hear that bird. Yep, you are right. There are a lot of memories and stories each time we lose someone. All that history is gone. I just walked down the hill a ways so I can look back. Our signals are currently red. All four that we are looking at this moment on that tower. I do know we have at least two coming north up.
What exciting benefits do you get as a Hertz Gold Plus?
You can just scan the line and go right to your phone. Looking for adults 45 and under.
Coming up the Atlanta North District line. Like I said, we're using the bird cam tonight for our monitor. So those commercials come on every now and then. Sorry about that. I see the 1800 and 8099, the Southern, are in McDonough, Georgia on NS 391. Somebody just reported on their way to Macon. So it looks like they're still running together. We saw them on Saturday together. That was really cool. It is definitely getting dark on us quick. Like I said, we're going to hang on just for a little bit. We hope that we can get at least one of those northbounds that we know that are coming up. And John, you're going to think I'm crazy, but I literally can smell barbecue ribs in progress. Now, I know there's a whole bunch of restaurants close by, but either that or the thought process, if I could turn on the sniffer for you guys, it would register barbecue ribs. I mean, it is super, super strong. As you can see, since it's getting darker, there's our Tower of Lights. Well, whatever it is, oh man, does it smell good up here. Whoa. You talk about wanting dinner. Oh my. Hey everybody, thanks for being with us tonight. We are hoping before we lose our last little bit of sunlight, we're hoping to get one more in before we call it a night. We got off to a fantastic start. And like I said, I know we have two northbounds in progress. Just depends on how quick they can get past and through Long up to us. So if anybody's out at Long, let us know. Long to us, about 12 minutes. So like I said, we're going to hang on a little bit. Try and get one more in before we close this. We've been here that long. And like I said, it's fading fast, but John will tell you, as soon as I tell you guys we're done, we turn the camera off, boom, train. So we're going to sit tight for a moment. We had a great night so far, started off with a 2-train meetup. So we've had all kinds of some really interesting, I had the Flintstones, the NYKE, and John caught the barbecue locomotive, so, and our weather's going to be moving in tonight. Rain with a capital R. I didn't know Diamonds was still open. And for those of you just jumping on, hope your team won last night. If not, root for them as they start the new season next year. Anybody new before we sign off tonight? Let us know. Any questions you have? We've got John on, and I don't know that you can come up with a question that he can't answer. Cody's on down in Tunnel Hill. Tony's on over in Cowan. So we've got some geographical points covered all around. So, anybody have anything? If you've not subscribed, now's a great time. Make sure you tell everybody to subscribe so you can hang out with us here on the chat on Rail Moments. And for those of you that haven't heard yet, catch of the week. Whatever your favorite was for the week, go to railmoments.com and upload your picture. And then Casey and I, once a week, will pick one and announce it on the live who had the catch of the week. So just something else fun to do. And what is this Sunday that's your favorite crash? John, that I could literally taste those ribs. Oh my goodness, do I ever. It's all John's fault. He started it when he saw that barbecued locomotive. and he got me started. And I'm telling you, somebody really close by, there's a few folks that live straight across there, somebody is grilling out tonight. Oh my. NASCAR starts up this weekend, huh? Wow. Just yesterday it was Christmas, it seems like. I say we are sitting tight for just a couple more moments. We hope we can get one more snuck in here. As you can see, it's getting dark quick. Would be fun to see one more though. I'll give you an idea how fast it's getting dark here at Bootlegger's Crossing. Well, everybody, so the Daytona runs a week from yesterday, huh? Well, this will give you an idea how dark it now is at Bootlegger's Crossing. The ambers are on production 6. And that's why you're seeing the sprinkle of colors as we're parked here on the side of the road. It is currently 6:51 Eastern Standard Time. We're going to give it a 4-minute countdown if we don't have a horn by then. Like I said, I know we're going to leave 2 northbounds on base coming up from Dalton. But like I said, with that southbound traffic in front of them, I've not heard them on the scanner. So, and that might be bright for you guys. There you go. So, I've not heard them on the scanner yet. So, as it's starting to get dark on us, if anybody's got any last minute questions, now's the time to shout them out. Race season coming up. Football season over. Basketball full swing. And rail fanning, getting warmer a little bit by the day. We had a great Saturday. We hit 70 degrees for those of you that were with me. And we even had shorts on. That is how nice it was on Saturday. But I think our high, what was it, John or Cody? I think we got maybe 50, 51 today. But that's about it. So it's not been a heat wave, and now that sun's gone down, it definitely chilly. Like I said, y'all get your umbrellas out. The Chattanooga area tomorrow. I think the next 2 days. Hopefully we can go on down to Dalton tomorrow, but like I said, gonna have to see what the weather is. I just know that Tuesday, Wednesday's rain, but we'll do our best. I'll stay in touch with you guys, and remember, chat on the bird cam. Casey and I try to stay tuned to the bird cam throughout the day so we can catch up with you guys and what all everybody's doing and where we might be, or if there's anything exciting, or who knows what might be coming that we don't want to miss. So we're going to go ahead and swing back to the likes, count down our last couple minutes, and then we will see you at the next crossing, Trackside, here on Rail Moments. Don't forget, send in your catch of the day, and if anybody's got any questions while you're still with us, shout them out real quick, and we'll see if we can come up with an answer. Like I said, we got John ready for questions. I know he's just looking for a tough one. And Tony, you keep an eye. There's all kinds of stuff going on up by you. They just got to send them down the W&A, towards the W&A, instead of running them south from Decatur. So I think that's all I got. Like I said, tell your friends, subscribe. We appreciate it. Hope you all had a good time. We're going to go back as the sun sets to the west. Our lights are red, looking to the east. I gotta say, 50 is certainly better than 40, and it really beats the whole 30 thing. Well, everybody, no horn. I see there's no last minute questions. Thanks for a good time. It was a great time. And now I've got to find some barbecue for dinner. I'll let you know what I ended up with. Jonathan, you are absolutely right. There's a reason I left. Well, I'm originally from Ohio, just outside of Toledo, but I was the ops manager for the state of Michigan for budget before I left Michigan for Budget Rent-A-Car. Got tired of all that snow. Came south Found it's just beautiful here. You get all 4 seasons, but none of them severe. And Austin came along, and we had many, many, many great times at TVRM. So, see y'all at the next crossing.